Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we're traveling on a North Harz railway. This is not the actual name of the railway line that we are on today because we're traveling on multiple railway lines and only one of them has this name as a nickname. But here on the map you can see where we are traveling exactly. We're starting in Göttingen, where we ended the last video, and here I'm boarding the exact same train that I took in the last video. So once again the Lint 41 with the name Elrich. The first part of the line is the railway line to Hanover, so a regular railway line that, for example, also the metronome is using. This part of the train was also pretty crowded as we are stopping in multiple bigger cities. Here, for example, we have the city of Nordheim with a connection to Nordhausen that I took in the last video. And now we are continuing on the main railway line to Hanover. Next big stop will be Einbeck-Salzderhelden. From there we have a connection on to Einbeck-Mitte. I also showed you this railway line in a video a few weeks ago. We were traveling with the Lint 27 in that video. But we are staying on the train and going all the way to Kreiensen, and in Kreiensen we are leaving the main railway line that is going on to Hanover, and then we are changing for the railway line to Seesen. Here in the background you can see the high-speed line Würzburg-Hanover. This is the line that the ICEs are using, and here we are in Kreiensen, and now we continue on the railway line to Seesen. It's also called railway line Bürsum-Kreiensen, or Braunschweigische Südbahn is another name of that railway line. We're going on that line until Seesen. We have one stop in between in Bad Gandesheim, and we're now getting closer to the mountains of the Harz again, and now we are going around them on the western and the northern side, mainly on the northern side. Seesen is the most important stop in between because there we have a connection on to Harzburg and Harz, and that is the railway line that we've also seen in the last video, and it will be a topic of an upcoming video. Then we will also travel on that line. That's already filmed, but it will of course take some more time to edit that video, so it will take a few more weeks until it's published. But here we can see that railway line going to Harzburg and Harz, where we have seen it also in the last video. Here we are at the station of Seesen, and now we're continuing on to the former station of Neuekrug-Haahausen, and there we are leaving that railway line. Trains are coming from Harzburg are continuing on to Braunschweig on this railway line, but as I said, we are leaving it now, and now we are continuing on the railway line Neuekrug-Haahausen-Goslar, and that is also called North Harz Railway, but it's just an unofficial name because there are multiple railway lines that are using that nickname, and therefore it's not an official nickname. We're now back at the Harz, following the mountain range of the Harz on the northern side. So the mountains you can see in the background, that is already the Harz. And therefore this is yet another beautiful railway line with a beautiful landscape. There was a former station at Herzog Juliushütte, but it's not existing anymore. And before that there is a stop in Langelsheim with connections to Wienenburg and Altenau, both of them not in use anymore. And here we are approaching the station of Goslar, which is the most important stop in between with multiple connections, and also my next connection train will be from here in Goslar, but still I'm staying on the train now, going to the final stop of the train in Bad Harzburg, and from there with the same train back to Goslar to get my connection, because otherwise I had a very long layover here in Goslar, and so I could use that time to also see the rest of the line that we are on today. We have one more stop in Oka. Until Oka we are on the railway line Wienenburg-Goslar, and in Oka we are leaving that railway line to continue on the railway line Bad Harzburg-Oka, also called Harz-Hexenbahn, which means Harz Witches Railway. were on that railway line, and now it's a very short one, just about 7 kilometers long. And here we are also approaching already the city of Bad Harzburg. There used to be 2 stops in between in Schlewicke and Harlingerode, but both of them are not in use anymore. And here we just crossed a railway line coming from Braunschweig, and that means that we are now approaching the station. Here in the station we can see some more trains of the company Eriks, as there are multiple train lines reaching Bad Harzburg. Not only our regional train 82 that is going to Greizen and Göttingen, but also the regional train 42 going to Braunschweig and the regional express 10 going to Hanover. We have now time to take a short look into the very beautiful station building, which is under construction currently, but here you can see this beautiful building. But then it was time to head back to my train. I could also take the RE10, which is leaving a few minutes later, but then I would have a very short connecting time in Goslar, and I didn't want to take that risk. So for the 3rd time I'm boarding again the Lint 41 with the name Elrich. But now we can take a closer look at the interior, because the train was not crowded at all. And as you can see, we have airline style seats and bays of 4. Some of those seats do have power sockets, but not all of them, so if you need a power socket, make sure to look for the tiny symbols below the tables that you can easily see. Here you can see such a symbol below the table, that you can easily see which seat does have a power socket like this. We can also take a look in first class, which is using the same seats but with leather.
Herzlich willkommen in der RB82 nach Greizen über Goslar und Siezen. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station, Oka.
And here we are now on our way again back to Goslar. My train is now going to Greizen. Of course, I'm only staying in the train until Goslar. Now I'm sitting on the right side, so I'm looking away from the Harz, and it's not that spectacular on this side because it's a rather flat landscape. So make sure to sit on the direction of the Harz if you're traveling on that train. Here we can see the railway line coming from Wienenburg, and now we are reaching Oka again, the only stop in between, and the next stop will be Goslar, where I'm leaving the train then and continuing on with another train, which will be the topic of the next video. So to conclude, this is a very beautiful train line, RB82, regional train 82. Very nice scenic landscape. Make sure to sit on the side of the Harz, so if you're going to Bad Harzburg, sit on the right side, if you're going to Göttingen, sit on the left side. And here we are back in Goslar. And here in the station we can also take a closer look at the train departing and listening to its sound once again. And here we are, this is the platform, so we've reached Goslar, and now I'm leaving the train and we can listen to the sound of it leaving Goslar. And that's it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. Here you can see the name of the song and when the next video will be uploaded. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment, like or share the video link. And if you want to see more train videos like that, make sure to subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video then.